Hello everybody! If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 548, The Haunted Teapot Fiasco. Upper beginner. I'm Lucy and I live in a tiny flat in London. I'm not brave, but I love old things. Last weekend I went to a busy market in Camden and found a shiny silver teapot. It was only £5, a real bargain. The seller, an old man with one tooth and a twinkle in his eye, said, "Careful, love, it's got a mind of its own." I laughed. A teapot with a mind? What nonsense! Back home I placed the teapot on my small kitchen table. It looked fancy, like it belonged in a castle, not my messy flat. I decided to make tea for my friend Emma, who was coming over. I filled the teapot with water, added tea leaves, and put it on the stove. Simple, right? Oh, how wrong I was. As the water heated, the teapot started to whistle. Not a normal kettle whistle, but a loud, eerie woo, like a ghost in a scary movie. I jumped, knocking over a jar of sugar. It spilled all over the floor, making a crunchy mess. "Calm down, Lucy," I told myself. "It's just a teapot." I poured the tea into 2 cups, trying to act normal. Emma arrived and we sat down to drink. Suddenly the teapot shook. Yes, shook. It wobbled on the table like it was dancing to music only it could hear. Emma screamed, "Lucy, your teapot's alive!" I laughed nervously, but my heart was pounding like a drum. Then the teapot flew off the table. It floated in the air, spinning slowly like a shiny UFO. Tea poured out, but not onto the floor. It shaped into hearts, stars, and even a tiny teapot in the air. Emma and I dove under the table, clutching each other. "Is this a prank?" she whispered. I shook my head. My flat is too small for pranks, and I'm not that clever. The teapot kept dancing and started singing. Not words, just a creepy hum. Mm-hmm. My cat, Muffin, hissed and hid behind the sofa. I grabbed my phone to call for help, but the teapot zoomed over and knocked it out of my hand. It landed in a bowl of biscuits. "Oi, teapot, stop it!" I shouted. It ignored me, still humming and spinning. Emma had a wild idea. "Maybe it wants something," she said. We offered it biscuits, milk, a banana, even an old apple from the fridge. The teapot threw them across the room. Biscuits hit the wall, milk splashed the sofa, the banana landed in my shoe, and the apple rolled under the fridge. I was running out of ideas and patience. Then I remembered the old man's words, a mind of its own. Maybe the teapot wanted freedom. I opened the window and the teapot flew out, still humming its spooky tune. It floated over London, glowing in the sunset like a silver star. Emma and I watched, mouths wide open. "Well," she said, "that's the last time I drink tea at your place." We burst out laughing, but I was shaking like a leaf. Now I use a boring plastic kettle. My flat is quiet. Muffin is happy and I stick to coffee. But sometimes, late at night, I hear a faint mm-hmm outside. I don't look, I just close my curtains and sip my coffee, hoping the teapot is happy, wherever it is. Vocabulary notes. Bargain, noun. Meaning, something bought or offered at a low price, making it a good deal. Example, it was only £5, a real bargain. Explanation. In the story, Lucy describes the teapot as a bargain because it was cheap for something so nice. A bargain is when you get something valuable for less money than expected. Additional examples. I found a great bargain at the shop, a jacket for only £10. This phone was a bargain because it was on sale. Similar words. Deal, noun. A good price for something, e.g., I got a good deal on these shoes. Steal, noun, informal. a very cheap price for something valuable, e.g., this dress was a real steal at £5. Discount, noun, a reduced price, e.g., the shop had discounts on all clothes today. Eerie, adjective, meaning strange and a bit scary, often in a mysterious way. Example, not a normal kettle whistle, but a loud, eerie woo, like a ghost in a scary movie. Explanation. The teapot's whistle is described as eerie because it sounds unusual and frightening, like something from a ghost story. This word is used to describe things that make you feel uneasy. Additional examples. The old house was eerie at night, with strange noises everywhere. The fog made the forest look eerie and creepy. Similar words. Spooky, adjective, scary in a ghostly or mysterious way, e.g., the spooky shadow moved across the wall. Creepy, adjective, causing fear or discomfort, e.g., that creepy old doll gives me chills. Weird, adjective, strange or unusual, e.g., the weird sound came from the attic. Wobble, verb, meaning to move or shake from side to side in an unsteady way. Example, it wobbled on the table like it was dancing to music only it could hear. Explanation, the teapot wobbles because it moves unsteadily, as if it's alive. This word describes movement that is shaky or unstable. Additional examples, the table wobbles because one leg is shorter than the others. She wobbled on her bike before she learned to ride it properly. Similar words. Shake, verb, to move quickly back and forth, e.g., the dog shook after getting wet. Tremble, verb, to shake slightly, often from fear or cold, e.g., he trembled when he saw the big spider. Sway, verb, to move gently from side to side, e.g., the trees swayed in the wind. Spooky, adjective, meaning scary or ghostly, often in a way that feels mysterious or fun. Example, it floated over London, still humming its spooky tune. Explanation, the teapot's humming is called spooky because it sounds strange and a bit frightening, like something from a ghost story. This word is often used for things that are creepy but not too terrifying. Additional examples. We told spooky stories around the campfire at night. The spooky music in the film made me nervous. Similar words. Eerie, adjective, strange and slightly scary, e.g., the eerie silence in the house was unsettling. Creepy, adjective, causing unease or fear, e.g., the creepy old painting seemed to watch me. Haunted, adjective, related to ghosts or supernatural things, e.g., they say the old castle is haunted. Clutch, verb, meaning to hold something or someone tightly, often because of fear or to keep them close. Example, Emma and I dove under the table, clutching each other. Explanation, Lucy and Emma clutch each other because they are scared of the teapot and want to feel safe. This word shows a tight, desperate grip. Additional examples, she clutched her bag tightly in the crowded market. The child clutched his mother's hand when the thunder started. Similar words. Grab, verb, to take something quickly, e.g., he grabbed my arm to stop me from falling. Hold, verb, to keep something in your hands, e.g., she held the baby tightly. Grip, verb, to hold something firmly, e.g., he gripped the rope to climb the wall. Hiss, verb, meaning to make a sharp sound like S, often used for cats or snakes when they are angry or scared. Example, my cat, Muffin, hissed and hid behind the sofa. Explanation, Muffin hisses because she's scared or angry about the teapot's strange behaviour. This word describes a sound animals make to show fear or aggression. Additional examples. The snake hissed when I got too close. My cat hisses at strangers who try to pet her. Similar words. Growl, verb, a low, angry sound, often by dogs. E.g., the dog growled at the postman. Snarl, verb, an angry sound with teeth shown, often by animals. E.g., the wolf snarled at the hunter. Whine, verb, a high complaining sound. E.g., the puppy whined when it was hungry. Story written by Grok 3 AI. Image created by Grok 3 AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.